Hey, what's up YouTube? You already know it's All City Live TV and thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about creating the ultimate interior defender. A lot of people feel like after patch 12 interior defense has taken a huge hit, and a lot of people feel like slashing and finishing at the rack has taken a hit. So I wanted to kind of address both issues, which is why we dropped a finishing badge video yesterday, and I went over how to increase your finishing and your completion success in the paint. So today we're going to be talking about the defense. The badge setup that I'm going to be trying for the next maybe week or so on our live stream. I'm going to, listen, we do this all the time. So I'll go and rearrange some badges to kind of see what's going on so we can get, you know, an in-depth view as to what's going on after patch 12. And I rearrange my badges in this way because when I notice that, you know, I'm lacking in just a little part of my defensive game, I want to adjust badges and rearrange badges so that way I could kind of get a full and in-depth view. I might drop badges, then add badges, but this is what we're working with, and this is what we're going to be working with for the next week or so. I'm going to go through the badges that I have so I can explain why I considered adjusting my badges in this way. Box on gold, I feel like when I was building up this player is about a month old, and I felt like when I was building up this player, it was like until I reached the gold level on box, if someone had like rebound chaser on Hall of Fame, which most people go for, a rebound chaser on Hall of Fame in my opinion at least, my player would not even go into a box out animation. So if you guys are out there and you're trying to box somebody out and you feel like they're not even attempting the box out animation and the person is just swerving, not swimming, but swerving around them, I understand that the worm badge provides rebounders to get around the box out, but we're talking more so about your player not even going into a box out animation. That was happening all too often until I got my box badge up to gold, and that's when I started seeing it be more effective. A lot of people feel you don't even need the box out badge in general, and I gotta tell you, I was one of those people as well. Felt like you didn't necessarily need the box out badge, you just needed to do the work early and get into a good box out position early. But unfortunately 2K made it where you weren't even going into the box out animation, and when I started getting the box out animation is when I equipped my box badge on gold. We're gonna drop brick wall only because we're talking about interior defense, so that's the only reason we're gonna drop brick wall for the sake of this video, and we may like try a few games on live stream without it. Chase down on bronze. Now the reason why I got chase down on bronze, let me explain something to you guys. Chase down on bronze is one of the best badges for a point guard, right? This is what I experienced. I would get a ton of blocks with my 6'5" point guard with chase down artists just on bronze. So I just wanted to unlock the chase down animation, as my paint piece is a 6'10" and he's already getting chase down blocks, which is great. I think that accompanied with rim protector at a higher level for big men would be good enough with chase down on bronze. So I got that on bronze. Clamps. Now we're talking about interior defense, and all too often when we're playing park, I have to pick up on a guard, or at least show on a guard who's trying to drive into the paint or maybe off a screen and then wants to kind of rim run after that. So clamps is a good badge to prevent the rim run, which is why I got clamps on silver, and the silver seems sufficient for me, so I'm gonna leave it on silver. And we got interceptor on silver, which has been working out tremendous as of late, especially after patch 12. I noticed that interceptor really is helping my player get into those passing lanes, so I got interceptor on silver, and I think I'm gonna leave it there. I may attempt to drop this in the next couple weeks just to see what's the difference between having interceptor on silver and taking it off completely. But intimidator on Hall of Fame, for me it seems like a must, although it doesn't, or it's not activating or effective every single play, but there are multiple plays where, you know, intimidator just played a huge factor in making your opponent miss whenever they're trying to rim run or take a shot. So intimidator, for its clutch moments, I have it as high as it can go at Hall of Fame. Lightning reflex, I wanted to attempt to put this on my paint beast to see if it has any effect on my other badges, as like I said, I'm getting into these contact dunk animations all too often. You know those animations where you can't do anything about it, where you're there, you know you're there, you know you made a good defensive move with your lateral quickness and getting into position early, but 2K just so happens to give the rim runner or the slasher, finisher, whoever's coming into the paint, they so happen to give them an animation that you can't do anything about. You're stuck in the animation even if you played great defense. So I wanted to see if lightning reflexes, along with all of my other badge, my complete badge setup, helped me along with stopping those animations. I'm trying to figure out what stops the slasher or finisher animation and you going into that contact dunk animation that you just can't do anything about. We're gonna see if we can prevent that in the next couple weeks. That's gonna be one of our goals. I got moving truck and post move lockdown. Now again, these badges are also my idea and my thought. We're gonna do a trial run to see if these badges help prevent those contact dunk animations, because I have gone up against some opponents with my two-way slasher, with my slashing playmaker, and I don't go into contact dunk animations. So we're gonna see what prevents that. We're gonna attempt to put moving truck and post move lockdown on our player to see if we get any success in the paint with stopping these contact dunk animations. Now I understand moving truck is the badge that just kind of dumps your body weight onto your opponent and kind of helps interior defense tremendously. The reason why I don't necessarily put on moving truck and post move lockdown is because they're not a lot of good post move players out there. You don't so happen to come across these players all too often. Although when you do, you may have some trouble out there, but they're far and few in between. And being that they're so far and few in between, I might take the L on defense for one game out of them, you know, maybe 100 games. I'll take that L only because they're not too, there's not too many of them out there. So we're gonna try to see if these badges on bronze will help prevent some of these rim runners and see what they do. Pogo stick on gold. Now again, same with like the box badge. I didn't start seeing the effectiveness of pogo stick until I got it to a higher level. So I liked it, I really enjoyed it at Hall of Fame, but I wanted to kind of spread my badge points out on defense, so I dropped it down to gold, and it's still fairly effective. I like Hall of Fame better for pogo stick, as it was a huge and noticeable difference when I got it to Hall of Fame, but gold is gonna be sufficient. I was running it on gold for the last few days, and it's sufficient. You want, my opinion, you want it at Hall of Fame. For me, as a 6'10" paint beast, it seemed to work with my player. We're gonna go to rim protector now. I want to attempt to drop this down to bronze, as with my point guard I get those snatch block animations, and I dropped it down to bronze a couple days ago and I got snatch block animations as well. There was one day where I got 3 snatch blocks in one day on live stream. So I want to attempt to drop it down to bronze to free up 2 more badge points and spread them out, but we're gonna leave it at gold just for the sake of having better interior defense, as this is what I'm more so curious about, having better interior defense and stopping those rim runners out there. I also got rebound chaser on Hall of Fame. Again, one of those badges where I didn't start to see the effectiveness of this badge, the full effectiveness, the full scope of getting rebounds and being more dominant at getting rebounds is when I equipped Rebound Chaser to Hall of Fame. That's when I started noticing him like really aggressively chasing those boards. So I got my Rebound Chaser at Hall of Fame, and I think that's where it's gonna stay. I don't think I would probably ever touch my Rebound Chaser or move it from Hall of Fame. Well, that's what I got for the ultimate interior defender. Please comment down below with your badge setup, or if you guys think I should make any adjustments, as this is going to be a trial and error process. So I'm going to be doing this on live stream. If you're not familiar with a live stream, we live stream on 5 different platforms simultaneously every single day. If you guys got questions about badges or builds, come on out to our live stream. We would love to have you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K20 content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video.